What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Hey, I'm Chloe. Thanks for hanging. Feel free to hit that subscribe button down below so we can continue to hang out. Anyway, so today's video, if you didn't know, I am newly a basic skills coach for figure skating. So this was my second session, so I've been coaching since October, November, and we just finished session 2 on Wednesday. Very sad we can't have a session 3 because of construction at the rink, which is super sad. So that is the end of basics for group classes until next fall. So it was a very interesting first season as a coach. The first session, I like to call it an internship because I wasn't on payroll yet, and it was more so just me like being there and like figuring things out, and just them seeing if like me being there was going to be helpful in any way. So spoiler, it was. So session 2 was my first session ever on payroll, so I was a legitimate coach, which was so cool. Like, I've helped out like volunteering back when I was in like high school, so it wasn't my complete first time. Like, I didn't totally not know what I was doing, but it was a little different being like a coach versus like somebody volunteering. And because of COVID, everything's like different, but it was cool. It was fun. I have started private lessons for basic skills. I've been teaching this one little boy for a couple of weeks. I have him on Sundays for a half hour. It's fun. It's cool. I can't wait to get more students. I think I've touched on that in another video, but like my, I guess, end goal for skating is to coach. So I'm trying to like finish my tests so that I can have a wide range of what I can coach, which would just be so awesome. But in the meantime, I do very much enjoy coaching basics. I love working with those kids. But anyway, super long intro, we're 2.5 minutes in. So today's video, I'm going to be showing you what is in my figure skating bag, but coaching edition. So I do use a different bag for when I coach versus when I'm skating on my own, just because I don't need as much stuff, so I don't carry around that big bulky bag. I use like an Adidas duffel bag for like my personal skating, and the bag that I currently use, or I have a separate bag for coaching. So let's get right into what the heck is in my coaching bag. So this is my bag. It's a big tote bag. I bought this about a year ago, actually, from Target. It was like $25-$30, I want to say, so pretty decent price, and it's actually like pretty good. Like, I've been using it for a whole year and it's been pretty durable, and I've been using it for coaching, so like my skates and stuff are in there, so it's been holding up pretty well. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that my hands reach to, I have my gloves. So these ones, I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but they're like a velvety kind of material, and there's this like print trim. Obviously I have two. I got these at Marshall's. I think they were like $10. They're by the brand Weatherproof. Yeah. These are so nice. The only thing that I'm not the biggest, I'm like a texture kind of person, and like in between there's like a slightly different texture, so when my fingers rub together, it like, I get that weird feeling. But definitely need gloves because the rink is cold. And when you're not skating, it like is even colder. So first up is gloves. Second, I have just like a cloth. This says just like Placid on it. I got this, I want to say maybe Empire's. Usually when you compete, you get like this cute little goodie bag full of stuff. So I'm pretty sure I got this at Empire's. I could be wrong, but definitely from a competition. It's just yellow. It's a softer material, so it's not like a hard washcloth type of feel. It's softer, and you have to have one to wipe off your blades because we're not about to have our blades rust on us. I spent too much money on my blades to like not take care of them and for them to rust. So gotta have one of those as well. Next, I have leg warmers. Okay, not like 80s leg warmers. They're just black. They're like, I don't know how to describe this. It's like crochet. I don't know if you can tell. But you can, one side is definitely like a lot wider than the other side because I do put them around my skates. But this, I usually only wear these coaching, but I have worn them a few times skating on my own. I don't really like them as much when I'm skating on my own because I just feel like they're too much. But for coaching, I do like them because it keeps like the part that I put over my skate helps to keep like my feet warm, and then the rest of it, like my ankles and like my lower calves, definitely helps keep it warm because the rink is not very warm. So that definitely helps. So leg warmers, a must. And they look cute. You look put together. Next we have my guards. So these guards I actually got also about a year ago. I bought new skates, so I bought new boots and blades. The boots I have, which I'll show you, are the same boots that I had before, but I did do different blades than what I had before because I wasn't really a big fan of those blades. But I was like, if I'm getting new boots, new blades, might as well go all out and get new guards. So these were definitely on the pricier side. I do recommend them if you have like the money to splurge. I definitely recommend them. They're the Adia ones that like just came out. I love these. They like don't get as dirty, and because of like all the holes and stuff, nothing like stays in them, and like your blades don't get as much like stuff on them. So I definitely recommend these. They are also like, you don't pick sizes for them, so if you do have like bigger skates, they do have to like stretch a little bit. Like sometimes I have trouble with them, like putting them on or taking them off because my skates are just bigger. So that sometimes is an issue, but other than that, like highly recommend these. These are like so awesome. So guards, because we're not walking on the floor. That also ruins our blades. So guards, a must. Next, I have my skating sock tights, which I don't like wearing like full tights underneath my leggings and stuff, so I love having sock tights. And these are just, I want to say the Mondor brand ones, except I think I bought them off Amazon because I needed a couple of new pairs. But they're the softer material, which I really like. Some materials are like too thick and like weird feeling, but these ones I definitely recommend. Just if you like thinner, more like softer material, then these would totally be up your alley. Because I know a lot of people will wear like normal like high socks and stuff when they skate. I can't, like I have to have tights kind of feeling material, but I also don't like thick because my feet, like TMI, but like they get like really sweaty if it's too thick, and it's just, to me it's uncomfortable. So these are cool because it kind of feels like you're not wearing anything because they're thin and like soft and whatever, and you can breathe in them. So love these. I mean, maybe like it's not as good because like your feet will get cold, like but that's why we have leg warmers to help balance that out. So sock tights. And last but not least, because I normally have like a blue clipboard with a laminated paper of basics 1 through 6 and what's in each basics, but because our last night of the season was on Wednesday, I gave my clipboard back, so I no longer have my clipboard, but usually that's also in my bag. I just don't have it to show you. So bring out my skates. I'll only take out one because, yeah. Obviously, I have 2 skates, but I'll just show you one. So, on my skates, I have these super cute, like, moose soakers. These I actually got for my birthday one year. Yeah, I think my birthday, from one of my good friends. She also has a YouTube channel, youtube.com/CarlyBrox. Totally check her out. She does a lot of skating related videos if this is something that you find interesting. So, I love my moose soakers. They're great. They've definitely held up because I've had them for a couple years now, so those are fun. I guess I'll take it off to show you. So, these are my skates. I have the Adia, how do you pronounce that, concertos. I love, love, love the Adia boots. A few years ago, I was having the worst, like, trouble with my boots and, like, finding out, I guess you could say, like, what boot was good for me. I originally started with Rydell's, but for the way that I skate and, like, just my body in general, it was not enough support for my skating. So then I switched to Jackson's, and my personal opinion, I really did not like the Jackson boots. My feet have never been in so much pain, like, ever. I tried, like, a couple of different kind of boots also, and, like, none of them were happening. So I reached out to this woman who sold Adia skates because at that time nobody around here sold them. Now there's a shop about an hour from my house that now sells them. So when I need to get new boots, or when I bought these, actually, I ordered them from their store. These are the second boots of this that I have purchased, but I absolutely love these. These are, like, phenomenal. I've had no issues with them. Like, the break-in time is, like, you get on and skate for, like, 10 minutes and they're broken in. Like, you're already used to them. It's amazing. I've had no problems. My feet feel fine in these. They definitely fit my feet better. I have, like, really weird feet. I don't necessarily have fallen arches, but I do have, like, arch problems. And I have really wide feet. So I have found that these, just for my personal skating, I have found that these have been the best fit and feeling for my own. So love these. So like I said, these are the second boots from this brand that I have purchased. I had the same ones before, the concerto ones. I just love these ones. I don't necessarily want to go up to the Ice Fly or the Pianos. I mean, maybe, but probably not. I just don't like the way that they look. To be honest, I like the more traditional kind of look. They do, however, have, like, the concerto and then some stones, which obviously not regular skates have those. But I do like the look of, like, the solid white. I'm a gold person. I don't know if you could tell, all of my jewelry is gold. But I love that, like, the bottom, the trim is, like, all gold too, and the heel is. I think that's really, really pretty. But my blades, on the other hand, these are also different blades. So I never really thought much about the blades. Obviously, the previous boots that I had were low enough where they came with blades on them, so I never, like, thought about it. But when I got my first pair of Adia boots, I had to pick out blades. I had no idea what I was doing, so I just kind of picked the basic, like, I had Paramount blades, but they were, like, the most basic ones, I want to say, and I honestly didn't really like them that much. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, there definitely wasn't enough toe pick for my liking. I, like, felt like I was slipping a lot when I was doing toe jumps. And I wasn't the biggest fan of the rocker either. It didn't feel right to me. Like, I had trouble spinning and that sort of thing. So I upgraded. My coach actually recommended these ones to me. They are the MK Professional Revolution ones, and they're the Revolution ones are the ones that have, like, this on them. There's a couple of different ones that have the extra stuff on them for support, which I absolutely love. And this one has, I don't know if you can see it very well, it has a bigger toe pick. Like there's the bigger one at the top and then another bigger one at the bottom, which has helped like so much. I don't slip around when I do toe jumps anymore. And I love these as well. I think this is like the perfect combination for me and my skating. I love it. So that's that. MK, if you're out there and you would love to like sponsor me, hit me up. I love the blades. So those are my skates. And like I said, normally I also have my clipboard, but I no longer have it because basics are over. And usually I'll have a drink with me that I'll just throw in there, like usually my water bottle, just because I am talking a lot. So on the drive home I like to have water to help ease my vocal cords. And on Sundays I do like I said, my private lesson, I do that an hour and a half before basics start, so that in between period is really like crucial to get your hydration on. But anyway, that is all that is in my coaching bag for figure skating. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely very different content, more skating based, because I do skate and I now coach. And that is a big part of my life that I don't really show as much other than in like vlogs and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you would like to see more skating related content, feel free to leave me a comment down below and I will totally check that out and come up with some different ideas and some new stuff to try out. I had fun. I love skating and talking about skating. So, and now because I'm coaching, I have refound my love for skating, because sometimes it gets lost, you know, you get so focused in the, oh my god, like I have to do this, this, and this, that's not good enough, like am I ever gonna be able to do that? So sometimes going back to the basics and teaching somebody else and seeing their love for it, you're like, hey, I remember, like you think about like, why did I even start skating in the first place? And you're like, oh yeah, because I love it. So yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. All of my socials are in the description below if you'd like to follow me on anything. And I also have a podcast, Honest Hour with Chloe, which will also be down in the description on all the platforms that you can find it on. And yeah, I guess I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. 2020 has probably been the most challenging year for everybody, but I feel like there's been, I don't know, some pretty good things that have come out of 2020, even though it was so bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been good.